And one great subject very evidently presented itself: the election campaign, and now the victory of Barack Obama and what it means. And I must say that I can't recall such a moment of exaltation and exultation since the end of World War II in my own life.
The style section of the New York Times yesterday morning mentioned the Obama t-shirt that, quote, makes irony look old, unquote. Irony was now out. Naivete, translated into hope, was now in. Innocence, even when it looked like ignorance, was now prized.
After years of high-handed rule from Washington, we had become like those countries we tend to pity, where the state and the society have less and less to do with each other. The election of Obama has halted that deterioration. He has not only reconciled black and white, he has reconciled state and society. The Bush-Cheney administration was at war with reality, but the crowds at the inauguration will reiterate what Obama's decisive victory announced, that the American mainstream has been reconfigured, that we are a diversified nation, however mocked diversity is by the tough guys and the neocons.
Newsweek, as you know, embeds people in campaigns that can't report during the campaign, but then they report afterward. And they gave the inside story of the gestation of that speech. His highest aides didn't want him to give that speech. Their tactic all along had been, don't bring up race. Let's say we're beyond race. Let's not dwell on it. It was Obama's determination to give that speech. And while campaigning full out for 3 days, in 3 nights he sat down and wrote the speech. So that tells us a good deal, it seems to me, about how he might be as president. When he gets a notion that he's got the right path, he takes it, even though his advisors were against it. Not bad.
Let me just remind everyone that if the Republican Party turns away from cultural conservatism and the religious right, which I'm not sure they'll do, but if they do, in many ways their most plausible candidate in 2012 is a certain former mayor of this city.
You don't mean Giuliani.
Yeah.
Giuliani is so over. No. No. I think they'll get that Indian governor of Louisiana because everything in America goes by precedent, and so now they'll try to find another brown person. Right.